ISD back?
Don't try me.
I know, that's what I said.
Because
That's what
ISD.
I said.
Internal Security Department.
Yeah, that's literally what King did before he got shot in the face.
Bro, it's cold in my house.
So you guys believe that Deputy Site Director Falcone is bringing ISD back?
Bro, I don't know. I just got here.
We've seen someone who has that identification running around, that's all.
Okay.
Marlo gonna be here?
God.
Site Director Falcone, can you say anything about these rumors of in the Internal Security Department to the news? Would you like to address those rumors?
What?
There are rumors about an Internal Security Department within the site. Would you like to address the news on these rumors?
I don't know what the fuck that is actually.
But it's not metagame. Okay.
I don't know it. I mean, if what is it, like some secret bullshit Jacob's doing? Do you know anything about this? I mean, if I was gonna run a death squad,
Hello.
I'd call it Sierra 4. But I'm not.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we have the intelligence agency under IA. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe they just mixed up their terms.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you free for an interview right now, or are you currently in the middle of a situation?
Are you affiliated with the ethics committee?
I am affiliated with Deep Gaming News Agency.
What is deep gaming?
I'm affiliated with the news agency that oversees the site.
Oh, Site 9 News.
Yes, that one.
Sure, we can be.
Wonderful.
Perhaps I'll come with me to tell you something. Just wait here, Doctor. I'll come back and get you in a second. I just need to
Alrighty.
reptile something.
Great arms.
Okay, we're getting some steam inside the bag. There we go. Oh. Hey.
Commentary, I've got to be honest, Evers.
Whee! Poppity pop 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 pop.
It's working. Oh! Oh! Oh, very
My
nice.
apologies.
It didn't stay purple.
This is blowing my mind.
That is cool.
To be fair.
Seeing as you're a chef, we thought we'd provide you with some interesting options there, if you want them.
I'm attempting to move. I'm sorry, there's not a whole lot of room on this.
Sea salt.
I know.
A little pinch of garlic granules. Lovely. And we put the cob back in and got probably the same again. And still some that haven't popped.
Oh, that's tasty, isn't it?
That's very good crunchy popcorn.
Red rather than blue. Same otherwise.
The Zara Mama's popcorn is available in 11 different colours and varieties. And each different colour has its own texture and natural taste.
That's the first one.
Midnight Blue.
Tastes like corn.
Oh! Oh!
Yep, completely different.
Oh, I love that. You went into that thinking you were wrong.
Yeah. He thought this was a waste of time. I've already popped some corn. What do I need to pop some more corn?
Midnight Blue, less bitter and more buttery, naturally buttery. Whereas the rich Ruby Red is much drier and has almost a grassy hay-likeness to it. I imagine it's a huge markup on this, and well done to them, because as an experience, as a learning, as a tasting experience, it's really good.
Well,
Let's go for price, Evers.
£4.50 a pop.
A pot? A pot? It's as expensive as chocolate.
So I can tell you, Evers, for the Midnight Blue, we paid £7.30. And for the Rich Ruby Red, we paid £7.04.
I think it's genius, and I think it's great marketing, and I think it's very clever, and it's something that I would share and tell people about, and I think a lot of people should try it.
Hit me the question right in the face.
Right. Is it pretentious?
No, it's insightful.
On to the final one.
Final one, Ebbers. Give the cloche a lift on number 4.
Ugh.
Such a good lineup today.
It's really good.
Barnacles.
He's a chef.
Like, I always think of barnacles as being like mussels cling to rocks, razor clams, similar family but bury themselves, and you've got that hard shell. You've got the hard shell at the end. This looks odd.
Ebbers, these are gooseneck barnacles.
It does look like a gooseneck.
The gooseneck or good barnacle is an expensive rarity chipped off rocky shorelines. It's very dangerous to collect them, which adds to the price. An average of 5 people each year die trying to get them. You can only harvest them at low tide, obviously, when the rocks
So
are
like,
accessible.
how mad would FE be if I just started this?
Hours a day to harvest.
The fact that they have literally chipped off
That would not just be FE.
I would not be.
so it's not like you're...
That's free.
Can I have a bit of rock?
But I imagine they've also sold it to you by weight, so be careful.
Yep.
It looks like almost an artificial bit of material or clothing. I've never seen anything like them. The gooseneck, yeah, they look like the neck of a goose.
Would you like to eat some cooked gooseneck barnacles?
Yes, please. They don't look a lot better.
Hello.
That is so disrespectful.
They smell a lot better.
They've been cooked in a white wine, garlic, and parsley.
Alrighty, thank you.
I can smell them from here. It's not delicious. You can pinch them at the bottom. You can squeeze a little bit above them.
Hello, deputy. Alrighty. So to begin with,
We'll do it in my new debrief room.
alrighty.
Come on in. What do you think?
Um,
Am I still allowed to be protected?
we have better seating at least.
Yeah, discard.
Alrighty.
That's true. You don't have to get hurt your fucking knees anymore.
May I ask why the we are using this debrief?
I don't know, I just like it in here.
Okay. Continuing on a percentage base, how much of what you wanted to get accomplished has been accomplished so far throughout your term?
1%.
Understood. And then, is there any issues that have occurred on site that you think should be addressed immediately?
The ethics committee have been overstepping their bounds. Today's recent assassination of an Alpha 1 agent was the last straw. All will be made clear.
Okay.
At tonight's debrief.
Hey, that is alrighty. I guess everything will be made clear at the debrief, so I will refrain from questioning further on that. Alrighty. Let's see. What else was I gonna ask? Are there any projects in the work between you and Site Director Jacob that you can tell the news?
Director Severs' current projects are currently classified. I still have to redesign the leadership training manual. That is something I promised to do.
Alrighty.
I
Is
also
it
have to speak with Director Grand Marshal Farlow and help implement some of his policies if he's okay with it.
alrighty? Out of all the HOS, which one is currently doing the best and the worst? Not necessarily saying they're doing a bad job, but yes.
That's what I'm gonna say. Grand Marshal Farlow has done an incredible job making FE active, I'll say that. These numbers are unprecedented, you can see right now.
Yep.
I don't know how it's like this all the time, but for the 3 hours a week that I'm on, at the minimum, I do see a lot of FE presence, and they're doing a good job. It's strange that they're being brainwashed by the ethics committee, but after clearing things up with the FE leadership, we will make it a safe place to live again.
Alrighty.
As for worst, I mean, he's an awesome leader. I would say paralysis because I just don't think the TCU, I think the TCU is a joke at the lower levels. You know what I mean? They always fuck around and they don't take their jobs seriously.
Alrighty. Let's see. I had a question just now that I wanted to ask and I forgot. Got it. What's your current plans to bolster MTF's defense against the CI?
Well, this is still in the works. We're speaking, Dr. Receivers and I are speaking with the O5 Council representative, Representative Jackson. We're trying to move Alpha 9 units on site to help recapture the SCPs from the CI when they get weaponized. This is classified information, but it will be made clear soon.
Alrighty.
But Alpha 9 will be a big help, I think.
Considering the recent incident with EC that you've been telling me about, would you think it'd be a good idea to have regular psych evals among the upper command? Just to make sure this doesn't happen again?
No.
Alrighty.
I believe this is a blatant invasion of privacy and it will create a lot of distrust. I'm sure the ethics committee would be all for it because they like breaching privacy and trust. But as for me, I believe that the protections of the site on Constitution apply here. No, he's an Alpha 1 in training.
Alrighty.
Also, there's a corporal. I love how you asked the 8 to 10 and not the corporal.
Did not mean to pull that up. Alright. So, regarding Lenny the Burger's petition against EC, would you agree with what he has been stating? And if so, would you be one to sign it?
His ethics committee petition is about activity. Personally, it's just him trying to get a job on the ethics committee. His intentions are all personal. The issue with the ethics committee is not activity. It is how they operate.
Okay.
Which they do nothing except cause issues and slow things down. Did you know that they were trying to terminate SCP-096?
Were they? How did that come along?
I have no idea who thought that was a good idea, but they believe we're the global occult coalition now.
Okay. So they're misguided in their...
Dr. Overwood, the big supporter.
Alrighty. How has the intelligence agency been working under Farlow's leadership? I assume this would be more of a question for Farlow.
I don't know much about the intelligence agency, honestly. Site Director Seaver has been working close with them. I haven't really... The new IA. No, it's a sub-branch of the FE. Like how it used to be. Like, remember investigations? It's kind of like...
Oh, that's actually really
I assume
cool.
they're doing a good job. I'm reading it, Marshall.
Alrighty. Let's see. There seems to be a Do you have any projects in the works for research currently involving new maintainment methods, etc.? Group projects?
I'm gonna put forward a project for the research and development to get scramble gear to better combat SCP-096.
And get scramble gear?
It'd be given out to elite units like Alpha, Omega, if they're still around, Epsilon, and 8 to 10 to prevent SCP-096 from attacking them, and also MTF leadership. Scramble gear would basically be like a heads-up display that covers the eyes, and then works as like glasses that when SCP-096 is detected, the AI will automatically like pixelate the face so it does not trigger said SCP. It's difficult to explain as a non-researcher, but I'm sure they get into the details.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think we had a project like that in the
Would you mind if
past.
I
I don't
actually,
know what happened with that.
describe it? It's something I've done a little bit of
If the
research
interviewer would like more information, you can describe it.
Just the knowledge of scrambled gear will be fine for now. The more in-depth stuff can be held by research. Let's see. Um, were you aware of the, when was the new shipment of SCPs delivered? Regarding lower 8 LCZ?
I had no idea, actually. Are you talking about SCP-427?
Yeah, it's been replaced by 3 others, I think.
Which 3? I had no idea.
I don't quite remember the numbers. I do realize that we got, what was it, 097 back on site? The lyric page.
097.
I'm not quite sure if that is the correct
Oh,
designation.
012.
Yeah, 012 back on site.
The paper that you open your
Yeah.
cut your wrist and right with the blood.
Yep, and then also the book that has all known diseases. They're both currently now on site again.
Oh yeah, I knew those. I thought they were like new.
Alrighty.
I knew about 012 and 10.5 classics. We had to take them off temporarily because of our. Remember the old O wing, or the old Y wing with the water and the temp CCs?
Mm-hmm.
We recently reverted back to this one.
Alrighty. Well, I thank you for your time. It's getting pretty close to the debrief time, so I'll let you prepare for that.